All right, so I told you guys I was gonna film moving, but man, it was super hectic. We're moving into my old house as we were moving out because the lease isn't until October, so they're moving in early, re-signing and everything. So we were able to get out earlier instead of having to double pay. But man, it was just like such a process to move out as they were moving in, and then try to like clean everything. But then there's stuff, and it was a very stressful weekend. But we got it done. Plus, this is an hour and a half away, so I made 3 trips the first day, so it's like 9 hours of driving alone. And then yesterday we went to the dump and did all that stuff. So now we're here, and it's a little bit of like, we've got stuff to do basically. So the floors are ripped out. We are gonna do new floors. We gotta go pick up the flooring stuff today. We gotta do floors in my bathroom. My room is everything just thrown in here. We just kind of like, there's no point because it's going to come back out today for us to do floors, so I haven't even set it up yet. So yeah, that's pretty much the main agenda for today in the house. At least get my room done and my bathroom done so we can put the toilet back down and all that stuff. Ben painted all the walls. He picked these excellent colors like the one in my room, which I'm just going to deal with for now. Might paint it again later. And then his room is this blue, dark blue. And then, let's see. Yeah, there's other stuff going on renovation wise in the kitchen, but the shop is our other main focus today. If you guys haven't seen this house, I'll give you guys a tour a little later. I mean, you pretty much just saw all of it. It's pretty cool though. There's this pool area. This hill's kind of cool. You can't really tell on the camera how much of a hill it is, but it's a big hill. It's steep, but it's kind of annoying when you have to drive around. But we got to take that bed to the dump. I already got stuff on my trailer from my old house still to go to the dump. And then we got a bunch of seats and stuff in the shop to go to the dump. Because we just got to make room for my stuff because Ben parts out Miatas. That's what he does, parts out Miatas. So he has a lot of Miata parts. So we got to get rid of some of them, you know, to make room for my stuff, which again is all just thrown in there. Like my car is just pushed in there and all my stuff. So we had a lot to do to kind of get everything ready, and Grid Life is in 3 days. So it's going to be a busy week. But I figured I would film this. I said I was going to do it. A lot of you are asking to see house mods, and we are kind of like renovating the house. So I figured some of you might be interested in this. If you're not, there probably won't be much car stuff today other than taking car parts to the dump. Sandy and Tuck are here. Sandy's doing just fine for the most part. Tuck's a little bit of a baby. I don't even know where he is. He's hiding somewhere. He's probably hiding in my room. Tuck! I also had to bring 3 cars here, plus my truck and trailer. As you can see, we have a couch strapped down. If you guys saw my Instagram story, it'd be too late now. You won't be able to see it, but we drove through like a straight flood in my neighborhood. It was like the worst storm I've ever driven through. It was pouring down rain. It was wild. They gotta see the before and after. So this is like a mixture of my stuff and seats we need to throw away. As you can see, I just like piled everything on my car in my car. I have every part for this car in the car, which fills up the whole car. Ben's very excited about this.
I'm super, super, super excited.
Ben loves going to the dump.
Yeah, it's my favorite activity.
Mine too. All right, well, we have a mountain of seats loaded up. Oh, I have 2 more to do. So we only kept the nice or rare ones, like these beautiful Corvette seats. These are mine, obviously. Beautiful. And then the super rare headrest seats. And this is what we're left with, which really isn't bad in the grand scheme of how many. It seems like a lot more when they're stacked together. When they're spread out, that looks like not that many.
Yeah. I know it was like 52 of them before.
Oh my god. There's a lot on the trailer. These 2 are the ones, the last ones? Yeah. Okay. We just gotta pull the rails off. Yeah. So many seats. So many seats. Toss it, Ben. Alright, now we're at Lowe's picking up the floors. Have I told you guys yet how much I love my truck and trailer setup? Just like all I could ever have dreamed and hoped for in a tow rig. We've got the new floors, waiting for someone to come with a forklift and load them up, but they're vinyl, like gray wood. We've got all the pads in the back of the truck along with the rest of my stuff from my house, like some sick laundry detergent, Z bumper tires. But yeah, so these go under, they're like the isolator, and then that's the floors themselves. So our goal is to at least get my room, my bathroom done, maybe more. We got all day.
Trying to knock out as much as we can.
Yeah, worry about the shop tomorrow. Because again, 3 days till grid life. So my plan is house today, shop tomorrow, work on the Z Wednesday, load up and head out Thursday. So busy schedule. I don't even have a computer to edit this on right now. Everything's like taken apart. So hopefully we can get this done tonight and I can set my room up so I can actually edit this video so you guys can see it. Okay, we've tried multiple layouts and this is the one that seems to make the most sense. Got my desk there, sim there, dresser there. We just wanted to do this before we did the floors so we're not dragging stuff around on new floors.
What we found.
Yeah, we tried pretty much every possible orientation. Yeah, this room isn't as small as I thought it would be. Look at this view, guys. Look at the horsey. You see the horsey? He's behind the tree. All right, I'm gonna pull the rest of this stuff out and get to flooring. We're professional floors here. Can't make me say it. we're obviously starting on the flooring. So we have to lay this like rubber plastic thing down as like an isolator, so it's not just like concrete on the, I guess also for the irregularity, so it's not like uneven if you have like something stuck under it. So we have to lay this down and then the vinyl floors. All right, we got all the gold foil heat wrap down. Yeah, we gotta make sure our basement turbos don't overheat the flooring. Ben is starting on the wood itself. It's like, oh, it's not wood, but you get the idea. Okay, so the actual flooring has kind of been a pain because there's like no good way to hold it from sliding in. So then when you hammer the pieces in, it pushes it and makes it like bowed and messes up all the joints. But then you try to pull it back out and then you pull it apart. It's kind of just been, so he's working on that. I'm working on heat wrapping the floor of the bathroom. Look at this fresh, clean cut around the thing. Pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Working on the closet now. Okay, Ben's making some progress on the room. Got her. Almost done with the room. Well, like 2/3 of the way done. Me and Chrissy are working on the bathroom, which are about the same amount done. It's obviously a lot smaller. Just kind of some annoying cuts back over here. It's looking good. It's looking good so far. All right, we got the floors done in my room. You can't really see them because there's stuff everywhere. I'm still in the middle of unpacking. I started to do it last night, but it was like 1 in the morning when we finished my room. I'm almost done with the bathroom, but I figured I'll kind of show you guys how this process works since I'm showing you the process itself. So I'll show you guys how we do it. It's really not that bad. It did take us a while to get it figured out. But once we got it figured out, it's pretty easy. Also, they don't call this the Sunshine State for nothing. Oh wait, yeah they do. The pieces go down like this. So you have this edge here, this edge here. This is like the male side of the edge basically. So it slips in like that. So it just kind of like goes in there. You usually have to tap it in a little bit. And that's pretty much it. This one's cut so I can't show you, but it clips in here too. So what you do is you lay it down and you alternate packs because they're, as you can see, they're like different shades of gray. And then when you get to the end, you cut the end off and then you bring it back here and start. So then it staggers the joints. So it's not just like completely even. So we're kind of at the really hard part of this bathroom because I basically had to cut, you know, strip down to 1 inch, like a whole 4-piece. And this changes dimension. Like it's smaller there than it is there. So I'm gonna have to cut an angle all the way down it. And unlike here where it can tuck under the wall, it can't tuck under anything there. We'll have to caulk that with some gray caulk, but it's going to be really tough to get it right up against the tub and also be able to still clip it in. But to cut it, you just score it with a razor and then you basically just break it in half. So I'm going to do this piece because it'll be easy. So basically I just measure it. This one will tuck under that like a good amount, so I'll just add like a 1/4 inch onto it. So it's 33, so I'll go 33 1/4. You want to make sure you've got the right side, like this is the wrong way. This is the right way. So we'll cut it to 33 1/4. When possible, to try to get a semi-straight cut. Then you just break it. That's all you gotta do. So now we're moving on to Ben's Floors. Hashtag bensusedfloors.com. You are an excellent interior designer. I'm very proud of your interior design skills. So we learned last time that this part isn't super crucial. Like we went super crazy getting the padding like perfect, you gotta pull it out. And in reality, it doesn't matter. Or at least it seems like it doesn't matter at all. Cruising along a lot faster. What have we been at this for? A little over an hour. So not too bad. I got all the tinfoil down, including in the closet. All of our heat wrap for our basement turbos. Is that joke lame yet? Probably was already lame. And Ben's rocking out on the floors. Which the main thing is, instead of just hammering every piece in, if you get it in evenly everywhere, you can pretty much get it all the way in and lined up perfect and snapped in without hitting it. So that was kind of the key, I guess. Yeah, we should be able to knock this out in no time and then work on the shop. I'm gonna use this as heat wrap on my car. All right, we got Ben's room done. Look at that. I didn't film my room without all my stuff in it, so I figured I would show you guys his. It makes the blue look a little, it's still pretty bad. It's so dark. Hooray for floors, 1 room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms. All right, so we cannot figure out how to put the furniture in Ben's room. This is furniture that came with the house, and it's like really nice, fancy. It's got like marble on top. I like it, but I don't really know that I like it. It's kind of strange. But this is the best kind of situation we figured out. Ben likes this thing turned 90 degrees. I feel like it looks off when it's turned 90 degrees. But the problem is there's a mirror that goes here, so we'd be blocking the window with the mirror. Do you see that sunset though? Diablo. I don't know. It's just we've moved this around like 6 times trying to figure out what orientation. We did the same thing with my room. The lighting's actually pretty good in here on camera. We want to add some of the like hanging LEDs, kind of similar to what I had in the garage back at my old house. But that's down the road. Anyway. Got rid of most of the seats. This is going to be replaced with pallet racking. So all of this will go on essentially 1 row with the top open for the seats. We'll stack the seats on top. Then Ben will have a row for the rest of his stuff. And then I'll have my own full row for, you know, my random stuff like spray paint, car parts, and all that stuff, which is filling the Miata and the Z right now. So right now, what we got to figure out is where to put my toolbox, because it's a big boy. You know, somewhere where it's accessible. Ben's eating ice cream.
I like ice cream.
Me too, but I'm too fat. So I guess real quick, a little update on this. Probably won't be able to get back to work on it until we get back from Grid Life. You know, we've just been working on the house the past 2 days, and we're gonna be working on this, getting this set up. And I gotta work on the Z tomorrow, and I gotta go back to Orlando, so it's a 3-hour round trip because I gotta go drop some stuff off and pick some stuff up. So Miata, we will get back to next week. But it's really, there's not that much more. I'm gonna get the drive shaft made while I'm in Orlando. I'm gonna drop the yokes off. And then I just need to wire the chassis and do fuel lines, which my fuel stuff should be here any day now. So we're there. We're getting real close. Okay, we're gonna figure out a plan. All right, we pushed my Miata out of the way because I gotta put my Z in here tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be wrenching on the Z. We've got a bash bar to install, oil cooler to install. Need to do rad fans. What else do I need to do? door, fender. I'm just gonna try to clean it up a little bit. I gotta go to Orlando. I think I already said all this. Anyway, yeah, I think like one more week after Good Wife before we're fully operational here. Hopefully we should have the lift in by then. We should have the racking up over there, which will allow me to like empty out my stuff out of the Miata and get all my stuff organized. We should be able to organize the whole shop a little bit more, have lift, have fully operational. That's the goal. So there'll probably be car work in between all that, but we also got to finish the floors on the house and get that all set up. So we just got a lot of normal stuff to do and car work. So I'm gonna go finish setting up my room and I'll show you guys that, I guess. All right, here's my semi-completed bathroom. Put my old shower curtain and rug in here. We need to get a toilet seat for this. A kid's gonna come spray this on, paint it white because it's like this kind of pinkish color. And then we're gonna get a new toilet, but for now, I need a toilet seat as well. But for now, this is the setup. It's a functioning bathroom and it looks really nice with the new floors. Pachow. Very happy with this. And then this is my bedroom. I'm very happy with this as well. I really like this layout a lot more than my old layout. It's nice because having the desk here and the sim right here, I shouldn't have to run crazy long extension cords for the sensors, because before it was like my desk was here and the sim was all the way across the room. So that's really nice. And just, I don't know, this whole setup with the big sliding glass door. I never got a lot of light in my old room, so it's nice to have like a lot of natural light in here. Ben let me borrow this TV for over here, so I can use this as my, watching Netflix TV. I do still need to set my sim up, but that's like a whole process in and of itself, so I haven't gotten there yet. But overall, super happy with the setup so far. We still got to do the rest of the floors in the house, like I said. So we'll probably be doing that next week. We should be able to get the rest of the house kind of like finished next week. So let me know if you guys like these videos. I mean, it's pretty interesting for me. It's definitely a change of pace and it's like really rewarding to go from like bare concrete floor to like this cool wood laminate and stuff. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. We've also got a lot to do in the shop next week. We got a lot going on. Tomorrow though, ton of work to do on the Z before Grid Life. We've got like one day left, so it is gonna be a hustle. I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Goodbye.